Hey YouTube, it is Allie from For the Love of Homesteading, and today I'm going to be showing you one of the ways that we work on efficiently or somewhat efficiently running our urban apartment homestead. So the main system we use is our calendar, and it consists of a couple parts. So we have our main calendar here in the middle, pretty basic, nothing too fancy there. Then we have two different chore charts. We have one on the left here and one on the right. And all I did was I just printed out some paper and put them in some Goodwill picture frames that I had painted. So this one on the left is our daily chores. We split it up into morning and evening, but that was just to help me organize a little bit. It doesn't matter when you do them. And then I also color coded. So I am the white color, and then my fiance is the dark gray color. And it's organized by day. So each of us have things that we're supposed to do every morning and things that we're supposed to do every evening. And this just helps us keep on track so that we're not getting behind on something. But since we've gotten the bunnies, I'm gonna have to adjust this one because it's really changed our schedule. And then on our evening chores, each of us have complete one weekly chore, and the weekly chores are over here. So our weekly chores are split up into 4 weeks. This month we had to have 5 just because the way this week was organized. But there's 7 weekly chores for each of us, so same color coding. And what these are is it doesn't matter the order you do them, but you're supposed to accomplish all of them each week. So you can see that I have some gaps here, and then I still have a couple that I need to finish for this week. And this was kind of our first trial. We've been doing this for about a month, so we're gonna have to make some edits. You can see that I changed one up here, and Trevor wants to change some of these down here. Then below our weeklies, we have our monthly chores, so I'm clearly winning. These are ones that it doesn't matter when you do them as long as you do them once per month. And this just helps us keep up with those reoccurring things, like I said, so they don't get behind. Then on the other side here, we have our honeydew, which was Trevor's list of things that I needed him to get done. And then we realized we needed an alley do. So I've added mine down here. And these are lists that either of us can add to at any time. Just of those one-time things that we need to do. I can actually erase moving Theo and Bert upstairs. So Theo and Bert are my class pets that are home right now because of the corona closure. So I took one thing off my list. And this is also where we keep our running grocery list, which helps us just stay organized. And we just take a picture of this before we leave for the grocery store.
Alright, so I just wanted to walk you guys through how I set this up. So like I was showing you on my originals, we have morning and evening chores on that first page, and then we have our weekly and monthly on the second page. So there's some things that we need to update. So we need to account for the bunnies, and we also need to account since the Texas announced that the schools are going to be closed for the end of the year. So I need to take out some of the school chores I had, like packing a lunch. So let me update and show you what we're going to be changing. Alright guys, here is the updated chore chart. So a couple of things that I changed were my morning chores. So I had some stuff in there that was specifically for school, and since that's all been canceled now for the end of the year, I wanted to make it some things that were a little bit more practical to our current situation. So I added the bunnies in here, so I'm going to be responsible for the daily upkeep of the bunnies. So taking them to pasture is our way of getting them outside and getting them on fresh grass every day. So our apartment is actually more like a townhome, and we have a yard-like thing in the back that we can take the bunnies out every day, unless it's raining, obviously. And then I also put walk the dogs in here, which I had made a temporary change on the old ones. And I took off of some of Trevor's morning chores. He has a different work schedule now, so he's leaving a lot earlier in the morning. So all he has in the morning is to pick up the clothes in the bedroom, because he's really bad. and then to water his back porch plants because that's where a majority of our plants are, and I help out with that one a lot. In the evening, I split up my zones so that I am making sure I'm doing both because a problem that we were having was I would do one and not the other, but I would still check it off. Um, I kept everything else the same other than just changing the order for me. For Trevor, I added dog poop to a daily because we recently had a really fun encounter with one of our neighbors who put all of our dog poo, in one of our fire pits. Guess he was unhappy about our weekly poop roundup, even though he never goes outside. So, we're adjusting, going with the flow. The weekly chores is probably what got the most updated. So I had made the temporary change to check mail because I realized I had put cleaning the upstairs bathroom on both my monthly and my weekly. And that's not something that I need to do weekly, so I changed that to check mail, which I'm really bad about forgetting. One thing I added for me was to do at least one monthly chore to make sure I'm keeping up with them and don't have a bunch of monthly chores to do at the end of the month. Because I need that schedule. It helps me out a lot. For our monthly chores, we just updated some really small things. These pretty much stayed the same. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of how we set this up. This is the most efficient schedule we've ever had. It gives us accountability to check in with each other and to just keep ourselves accountable for what's happening in our apartment homestead so that we're doing the best we can with what we have. And we always are trying to find things that we can do to improve. So this is going to help us out a lot.
Yeah, that didn't go as planned. All right, so we have our new schedules in here, and I just wanted to walk you through this. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I just wanted to walk you through this because I know, like many of you, our schedule is changing drastically with the school closure, and we're also just constantly evaluating our efficiency and what we are doing, and we want to keep doing better and better with what we have, and this is the best way we found so far to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy this little update on our chores, and I hope it helps you guys out for you guys planning things around your household.